When Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, warns in his latest official speech about an invisible threat, we all need to pay very close attention. Because what he's saying doesn't just affect billionaires or big investors. It concerns every one of us, your money, your retirement savings, and your future. So what's coming our way? Why is Buffett suddenly pulling billions out of the US? And most importantly, what can you do right now to protect yourself? Most people don't feel it yet, but our financial system is on the verge of a shakeup that could be even worse than 2008. And Buffett's warning isn't just about headlines. It's about a deep structural flaw in the global financial system. Since the gold standard disappeared, all our money depends on one thing: trust. And that trust is quietly but steadily breaking down all over the world. What happens if that trust disappears completely? Buffett has studied this for years, and now he's acting on what he's learned. U.S. national debt is at an all-time high. Countries like China and Japan, who used to buy massive amounts of U.S. Treasury bonds, are slowly stepping back. Buffett knows what this means. Either the U.S. has to raise interest rates dramatically or print even more money. Both would severely weaken the dollar. That's why he's investing in Japan, in yen, and pulling billions out of the dollar. A clever move, timed exactly when the risk becomes real. You might think this doesn't affect you because you invest in euros. Think again. Your ETFs, your pension funds, your investments, many of them are directly or indirectly tied to the dollar. If the dollar falls, your real wealth shrinks, even if your stock prices seem to go up. And if central banks like the ECB start to wobble, the euro won't be safe either. So how can you protect yourself? Buffett follows three key principles. First, diversify across different currencies and regions. Don't rely on just one currency. International ETFs, real assets, gold, even Bitcoin, these help spread your risk. Second, build up liquidity. Buffett doesn't just hoard cash. He waits for the right opportunities. You should do the same. Save reserves, watch your spending, and be ready to act when others panic. Third, think long-term and stay disciplined. Buffett doesn't panic sell. He adjusts calmly and sticks to his plan. Crises often create the best chances. This warning isn't about fear-mongering. It's a wake-up call. When someone like Warren Buffett takes such a clear stance, it's time to take action yourself. You don't have to be a billionaire to protect yourself, but you do need to be informed and prepared. If you want to learn how to make your money crisis-proof, subscribe now and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. And I want to hear from you. Do you think Buffett is overreacting? Or is this the start of a new financial era? Let me know in the comments.